Hi, I'm Julius and welcome. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of the pipelines and opportunities feature in GoHighLevel. All right, I'm going to be showing you how to create a pipeline and add opportunities. So, but a pipeline is basically your sales process visualized. It helps you track your leads, your prospects, or deals as they move through different stages from like the first contact to closing the deal. So each stage represents a step in your sales journey. And as leads move forward or drop off, you can see where your business is growing and where it needs a little help. So in Go High Level, every lead that enters your pipeline is called an opportunity. So and using pipelines in Go High Level gives you visibility into your entire sales funnel, a place to prioritize high intent leads, and also forecast revenue and track performance. And you can also stay organized and stop leads from slipping through the cracks, right? So whether you are running a service business, an agency, or a coaching program, or an online store, pipelines let you stay on top of your customer journey, right? So I'm going to be showing you how to create a pipeline and how to add the opportunities. So now I'm in the sub account dashboard. I'll go to opportunities right here, click on it. Right here, you see your existing um, opportunities. These are opportunities, right? These are called opportunities. This thing, and you can move it to any stage you want, right? And from here, we'll go to create another pipeline, right? I'll be creating a sales pipeline. And you can create more than one pipeline. You can create a sales pipeline, a client onboarding pipeline, or even a support ticket pipeline. So it depends on how or depends on what you want, right? So I'm going to be setting up a sales pipeline. So I'll go to create new pipeline here, click on it. So now I'll give so now I'm going to give the pipeline a name, which is sales pipeline, right? And here we can add stages. So our first stage will be new lead. Okay, and you can click on this add stage to add new stage, right? So the new lead is where all the fresh leads land, right? Whether they came from your website, an ad, or your booking form, or your social media. At this stage, you have got their info, you have but you have not contacted them yet. So that's the new lead, and the second stage will be contacted. So, like in the contacted, that's the stage where you have, send them an email or a message or maybe a WhatsApp message on an SMS, or you have reached out to them through a phone call. So this is where you are not more strangers with them anymore. So, but you haven't made any decision yet. So I'm going to add a new stage, which is the appointment booked. So now they have booked a call or a meeting with you, maybe through your calendar link or directly. So, and I'm going to add another stage. Let me say a no show or call missed. So this is the no show or call missed. And in this stage, This is where they didn't show up for the appointment. Maybe a client already booked an appointment with you, but they missed the appointment. They didn't show up for the meeting. They didn't show up for the appointment or the call. So, not every booked call happens. So this stage is for leads who missed the appointment or who didn't show up. And now from here, you can trigger follow-ups from here, reminders, you can send rescheduling links. Then you can check up, like send message, check up to know why they missed the appointment, because anything can happen. Someone can book an appointment with you, and maybe the day of the appointment he will fall sick, or maybe the person's child will fall sick, or maybe there's an issue that came up, and it will make them to miss the appointment or miss the call. So this is where you send follow-up messages to know what happened, and also try to get them to reschedule whenever they feel like. So I'm going to be adding a new stage. This stage, I think I'll call it not interested. Not interested or no response. So this stage at least that either said I'm not interested or just never replied after they're being contacted. Maybe they are being called but they didn't pick up, or you send them emails, follow-up emails, messages, SMS, WhatsApp messages. You try to contact them but they didn't respond, no replies, no response. Or maybe we have had an appointment with them, a meeting with them, and they say that, oh, I'm not interested. So um we are still going to keep them, right? They are cold for now, but you can nurture them later with emails or ads, right? So maybe later on, after some months or maybe probably a year. So I'm going to create another stage. So when creating your pipeline, you can have as many stage as you want, depending on how you want it, depending on what you are trying to achieve, right? So I'm still going to add another stage, which is on hold, on hold, not ready yet. Okay, so some leads are interested, but they are not ready. Maybe they need time, more info, or they are not financially prepared, or maybe they need to on hold. When I said on hold, I mean maybe the client is qualified, but they need your services, they need your product, they want to invest, but at that time they are not ready. Maybe they don't have the money yet, or maybe they're like still thinking about it. They still need time to think about it. They still need time to maybe discuss it with their, let's say, their partner, right? They still need time to consider it, to know how it will go, right? To discuss it with their partner, or to to think about it. So, or maybe they don't have the money yet. They can say like they will be like, you can check back in 2 months time. Right now I don't have the money yet, but I love your services, I love your product, I want to invest, I want to purchase from you, but right now I don't have the funds with me. So you can check back in 2 months time, or maybe 2 months, 3 months time, or maybe in 2 weeks time. So you are still going to keep this lead, so you'll be able to set up a task reminder to follow them up later, after 2 weeks, after 2 months, when they gave you time, when they told you to check back on them, you can check back on them. So you're still going to keep this leads, right? Until the appropriate time. So I'm still going to add a new stage, add another stage, which is lead qualified. So these are the ideal clients. These are people that have shown interest, that have met your criteria and are ready to hear offers or proposals. These are ready to, make immediate payment. These are ready to purchase, to buy at that moment. With interest. So these are people that you are going to be sending your proposals to. So I'm going to create a proposal sent, right? So these are people who have you have officially sent them a quote, an offer or a proposal. So usually with the pricing, the scope, and maybe in the next step. So now it's about follow up and answering any objections. So I'm going to be creating a negotiation stage. So this leads in the leads in the negotiation stage. The negotiation stage are like talking numbers, timelines, or deliverables with you. They are engaged but not locked in yet. They still need some clarifications. They're still negotiating. So this stage, this is where they have make the purchase. They have invested, or they have you know um, bought your service or your product. They have signed. So now they are officially your customers, right? So this one lost. So not every lead becomes a customer. So this stage is for those who dropped off after negotiation or just decided not to move forward um, with the deal. So you are going to still keep them, and you keep notes uh, why it's lost, so you can improve your future offers or follow-up strategy, right? Still going to keep them to know why you lost the deal, why the client refused to proceed after all these stages, right? So for future purposes. So I'm going to save it. So I've included all the stages that I want to include. So now we are going to save your pipeline. So we have created our sales pipeline. You can see it right here, sales pipeline. So we are going back to opportunities and come over here. This is where you will see the list of your pipelines, and you can select this is our sales pipeline. You're going to click on sales pipeline, and these are our pipeline stages. These are pipeline stages. So I'll be creating opportunity from here. I'll be adding opportunities from here. And once I'm done adding the opportunity, you'll see it right here. So you can see the new lead, contacted, appointment booked. When you have leads, you can have like, let me say, 50 leads here. You can have like, if you have contacted some of the leads, you can have like, maybe say you have contacted like 10 leads to be in the contacted. You have like 5 appointment booked and 2 no show. Maybe there is no response. You can have like 2 not ready. You can have like, let's say, 1 qualified or 2 qualified. They will be the ones you have sent proposals and negotiation and deal closed. So I'll be adding opportunities. let's say the primary contact name is the name of the contact, the name of the lead. Like say Alex. Okay, this is our primary contact name. This is the email, the phone number, and the opportunity name is the same thing with the primary contact name. The primary contact name is the name of the client or the lead, the name of the lead. So contact name. So we have the opportunity name. This is where you select the pipeline. If it's sales pipeline or any other pipeline you have, this is where you select your pipeline. And this is where you choose the pipeline stage. It's a new stage, contacted, appointment booked. So if it's new lead, you can choose new lead. And you can choose the status if it's open, lost, won, or abandoned. Abandoned is when clients stop responding, like leads stop responding. They don't reply to your messages, they don't pick your calls, they abandoned you, they went cold. So that's the abandon. I'm going to leave this open, and this is your opportunity value. This is where you can add the amount of the deal. Let's say 50,000. So this is where you choose the owner of the lead or the contact. So where you add followers, you want someone to be following the lead, you choose it. This is where you enter the business name, if there is any, the opportunity source. If it's let's say if the contact is from social media, if it's from your website, your funnel, or your ads, anywhere you got the contact from, the contact source, the opportunity source is where you enter it. So, and once you are done, click on create. So now you can see we have our opportunity. This is what we call opportunity. And so each card that moves through pipeline stage is an opportunity. So this is an opportunity. So it moves through your pipeline stage. You can move it manually. You can still build workflow automations to move your opportunities through the pipeline stage, right? So each card that moves through your pipeline is an opportunity. So it holds info like contact name, value or deal, source of the lead, and any tags or notes. So you can track conversation rate, sales value, and stage performance inside the opportunities dashboard. So this is the opportunity dashboard, right? Here you can make call with this opportunity, with this contact. You can make call, you can see call, and you can view the conversation. Maybe you sent a message or you want to send a message on SMS or email. You can add tags to it. Here you can add notes. Maybe you had a conversation with this opportunity, this contact. You can add a note of what you guys talked about or what the conclusion is, so you can be able to remember what you guys have discussed. So right, and here you can add tags. You can say call this person tomorrow, call this person next week, or follow up. You can just add any text here about this contact. Then you can book appointment, right? With this contact, you want to book an appointment yourself with this contact, with this opportunity, and do it right here. So this is basically your opportunity, and you can move it through the pipeline stages. And you can see when I'm dragging this, if you look at the bottom of my screen, you will see closed, you will see abandoned, and you see warm. So you can move them to any of these, right? If the opportunities has abandoned, like maybe the opportunity has stopped responding to your messages, they don't pick your calls, they don't, respond to your emails, stuff like that. You can move them to abandon, they won't code. Or if you have lost them, they are not interested, they don't want to buy, that's lost, you can move them here, right? So you can move them through any stage you want manually. And you can still edit, right? The stage. Click on here and change the stage from here. Appointment booked. You can change the stage to, let's say, lead qualifier, and you can update it. See, successfully updated. So, a well structured pipeline helps you close more deals, stay organized, and scale your business more effectively, right? So, having a well structured pipeline is good. And the next thing is, building workflow automations to support it.